I'm trying to cheer myself up, but all right, we got some work to get through. Speaking of case cracked, I think it's time for us to finish case cracked. And I'll tell you why. We've done over 250, I believe it's 261 episodes as of right now. And I want to run out 3 more. We'll have 264 episodes of Case Cracked. I know it hasn't been easy. Finding stories hasn't been easy for Christy. And there's a lot of the stories where, quite honestly, the solves are the same mechanism. There's a few mechanisms that are being used for solving cases right now. And I think we've kind of hit that, The good thing about that, Christy says, everything is genetic genealogy now, which is good, but we can't write that all the time. I know, like I started getting this weird feeling when we were doing them. As soon as I would start getting to the genetic genealogy thing, almost like this feeling of disappointment, or like, okay, here I go. I'm going to retread this thing again. And I know content creators that they do that. There's content creators out there that I feel like literally release the same episode every time they do an unsolved murder case or something like that. There's like the same 5 talking points. They just want to hit those points over and over. The case kind of fits in around those talking points, and that's it. The upside on this, and something I'm really excited about, because I know she needs a recharge. I know Christy needs a new challenge. Christy is going to be doing Searchlights weekly. She is going to be writing Searchlight scripts weekly. You might have noticed over the past few months, I've been starting to shift Searchlight to a more written, prepared show. And I've even started dropping in case cracked type video on Searchlights. So yeah, Christy is working. She's already been working on Searchlight scripts. If you guys wonder, what would it be like? What would it be like to have Christy write a Searchlight script? Guess what? She already has. The Julian Sands episode, written by Christy Arnhart. It's already there. You could check it out. And that's an episode where I started integrating videos. So Case Cracked is going, or Searchlight is going to have more of a Case Cracked type feel going forward. And I'm so sorry. There's all these donations coming on, and I'm just dishing out all this terrible news. But I think there's an upswing. I feel great about having Searchlight come back to being a weekly show. So, and I know Christy's going to knock it out of the park because I'm already seeing the scripts and they're looking great. We've got some challenges. We're pushing through them. So weekly Searchlight coming soon. Stoked about that. Something else I'm stoked about? MYSTERIA. You guys don't know about MYSTERIA? Come on. It's on Roku TV. It is a channel dedicated to true crime. They picked 7 content creators. This same company that I work with on the Facebook stuff, Jelly Smack. 7 content creators. They're using our content to basically make a TV channel. It runs just like a TV channel. It's streaming, but it's not set up like a streaming service where you go and you pick an episode and you press play, pause, rewind, fast forward. It's literally a channel. It's just on all the time. It's running the content. They do have ads in it, but the primetime spots, you might see this face in some of the primetime spots. Another face you might see there, Danielle Hallen. Check it out. It is on Roku TV, the new MYSTERIA channel. They're running all kinds of stuff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You'll see a bunch of your favorite content creators there. And they have access to my full catalog. So don't be surprised if we start seeing other shows. Right now, they've literally just launched it. It's kind of what I consider a soft launch. They're going to start promoting it much more heavily in the middle of the year. But right now they're running Uncovered episodes and 3 Men and a Mystery. They actually reached out and they were like, John, can we get the rights to do this 3 Men and a Mystery thing? They really liked those episodes. So right now, 3 Men and Uncovered with LordanArts is what they call it there. And the artwork on it's awesome. I love the graphics they're using on the interface. For anyone that doesn't know, Roku is a streaming stick. You can put it in your TV and it helps you access all those other apps. that you might watch, HBO Max and all that stuff. Some TVs already have Roku software in it. If you've got one of those TVs, you already have it. Just look for the Roku channel. Yeah, Gwen. I'm a little stoked being a kid raised around Hollywood. A little stoked to have just a mention, just a tiny mention, but in Variety. Like, Variety is a big deal, especially when you're working at the studios and stuff. You know, I'd go into these executives' offices to fix their computers, and Variety would always be out on the desk. Just kind of a cool thing. Autumn Fall says, I still miss Three Men. Well, I mean, who knows, guys? Who knows? Like, this is pushing things in a whole different direction. If all of a sudden they're noticing that things are wildly popular over there, they might come back to us and be like, hey, could we talk to you guys about doing more of this type of stuff? Nothing's off the table. One, two.